being the TEC member or director. So we're going to start off with the incumbent in Huron County District 2. And I asked for the pronunciation of this name before I began. I still may butcher it, so I apologize in advance to Don. But Donald Wolfschlager, how did you do, Don? Pretty good? All right, thank you. Hardest thing I'm going to do all day is going to speak first. Morning, everyone. I'm Donald Wolfschlager. Again, I'd like to take this time to thank all of you that supported me on my previous 5 elections. I really do appreciate it. I'm a lifelong resident of the Harbor Beach area. I'm one of 12 children raised on a dairy farm. After high school, I studied electronics through DeVry and married my high school sweetheart. By the way, she's still my sweetheart. We just celebrated our 44th wedding anniversary last week. Del and I have 2 married children, no grandchildren. In 1979, I started my own electronics business, mainly selling and repairing TVs and antenna systems. Soon we added satellite systems, cell phones, then came appliances, and even bedding. A few years ago, I took on a partner with the idea of selling a person's business. We made that happen as of January 1st of this year. I will continue to work this year in the business and retire as of December 31st. As far as community involvement, I was a volunteer firefighter and EMT for approximately 20 years in my township. I was also the township clerk for 27 years, retiring from that position a year and a half ago. So, if you were to ask me, why should I vote for you? I can sum it up in 2 words: quality experience. I'm a credentialed director and just several credits short from board leadership level. So with 15 years on the Thumb Electric Board, 27 years being the township clerk, I have 42 years of boardroom experience. I have spent the last 45 years in the customer service business, working daily with people and solving their problems. So I feel I represent the members of Thumb Electric well. Thank you. A little too high for me. Thanks, Don. Next, we're going to hear from the challenger in Huron County District 2, Kevin Grifka. If you could come up to the podium, please.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Bitzer, for that introduction. As he mentioned, my name is Kevin Grifka, and I am asking for your vote this morning with regards to the Huron County District 2 position for Board of Directors. I know that everyone is anxious to receive their lunch and to enjoy the activities that Thumb Electric has provided for us this morning, so I promise I'll try and keep this as short and sweet as possible. Basically, folks, what you see is what you get. I'm just a simple guy, born and raised on a farm just north of Ubly. My parents started the farm in the 50s from scratch, and I have been in charge of the family farm for the last 29 years. For those of you that know me personally, know that it's not my nature to stand up in public and to discuss the amount of acres I farm and the accomplishments I've made over the years. And today will be no different. If elected to this board this morning, I can promise you one very important thing, and that is to do my very best for this cooperative. If you have issues, complaints, concerns as far as the cooperative goes, I would like to know what that is personally. I ask that you call me, text me, you can pull into my driveway and we can enjoy a cold beer under the maple tree. And, I want to know if you've got concerns as far as this cooperative goes. I promise to do my best if elected, and I guess that's it in a gist. I take back something I said. I do have something to brag about this morning. My beautiful wife, Shelley, is here, and 2 of our children. I've got 4 kids total. 2 of the older boys are actually linesmen for our electrical companies. And I know firsthand what people talk about when the electrical employees get called out. We've sat around at Christmas dinner, and the 2 older boys get a phone call and they've got to leave. So a huge thank you to these Sun Electric employees for their dedication and service. I know what it means when they have to leave their families and so forth. I want to say thank you for this opportunity. I would appreciate your vote this morning, and please enjoy the rest of your day.
Thanks, Kevin. So now everyone has heard from the 2 candidates in Huron County District 2. Feel free right now, if you'd like, to cast your vote for Huron County District 2, or you can wait until you've heard from everyone to cast your vote. And just make sure everyone is aware of what happens after everyone has had the chance to speak. Is we have some very gracious volunteers who I definitely did not beg and plead to help me out today to round up those ballots. We are going to then count those ballots as everyone is enjoying their lunch. And then after lunch, before the festivities kick off, we will come back and we will have the results of the election revealed. So again, it does not matter where you live. Please vote for somebody in Huron County District 2.